Hello, hello.
Am I audible?
Now you're audible. Would you please adjust your camera? Not able to see your face
Sure, ma'am.
completely. Right. So, good evening, Himanshu. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm good. What about you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking me. Am I audible and am I visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, right. And how was the day for you?
Yeah, day was good.
What was good? What was the best part of the day?
What was good that I spent, I think, 2, 3 hours with my mom. So that was the good part.
Mm. Quality time with your mother. That's great.
Yeah,
Wonderful. Okay. And would you like to introduce yourself?
sure, ma'am.
What do you do? Where are you from? Yeah.
Well, my name is Himanshu, and I'm from Jaipur. And recently, I completed my graduation in commerce. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to play cricket and badminton.
Okay, that's great.
That's all
Cricket
about.
and badminton.
Yes,
Okay, so
ma'am.
are you part of any club? Do you practice these sports whenever you
No, no,
get
no,
time?
ma'am. Like
Okay.
whenever I get time, so that time I love to play.
Okay, that's good. That's wonderful. And Jaipur means the pink city, the beautiful pink city,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Okay. And do you think it's really pink? What are your thoughts on it?
Actually, middle of part that is pink, and all over city is not painted in pink color. Like middle of city, that like a particular area is painted in pink color.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, right. It has got a rich history, Jaipur,
Yeah, that's why.
right? Of great historical significance. Okay, so my name is Rini Rose, and I'll be taking your demo session.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope that you are excited. Are you excited or nervous?
Ma'am, both. I am excited also
Both
and nervous
mixed.
also because I
Okay,
saw
mixed
you on
feelings.
YouTube so many times. So that's why I booked my session with you.
Okay, right, right. It's a pleasure to talk to you. So I'm a language trainer, and this is one of the platforms where you'll find me. And otherwise, outside the platform, also I train adults learners towards communication and language. I'm also an author. Yeah, so that's about me. I like reading, writing, painting. All these are some of the things that I'm involved in today. Yeah. And something else that I would like to ask you is when you speak in English, what are some of the areas that you have observed that really causes trouble? Like, do you think that there are real issues? Do you face problems while speaking in English?
Yes, ma'am. Actually,
Okay.
I have very less confidence while speaking. Whenever I do one-to-one conversation, so I feel so
Mm-hmm.
like uncomfortable. I feel hesitate while speaking, and
Mm-hmm.
these things are happened with me nowadays. Actually, I'm preparing for interviews. I want to job in like international call center. So I
Okay.
attempt some interviews, but due to some reasons, I couldn't crack that time. So then I got to know that English is very very important, and right now my level is like beginner, so I should work on myself. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So you feel that you're a bit hesitant
Yes,
and
ma'am.
low with confidence?
Yes.
Yes. So are you into listening to English? Do you
Yeah.
enjoy listening to English?
Yes.
You listen to English. What about reading?
No, ma'am.
Not much. Not
I
much.
don't do.
Okay. You don't do. Okay. Right. Now, we'll do a short activity. Is that okay? Then I'll give you the
Sure, ma'am.
feedback. I'll give you the guidelines. Okay. So the first word for you is in pink. What is this word?
Technology.
Technology. So we have this super fast technology today. Lot of
Yes.
advancement when it comes to technology. Can you think of some of the changes that you have undergone with the super fast change in technology as a person when you look at yourself? How have you changed at the face of changing technology?
Ma'am, sorry, could you please repeat again? I didn't get your point. Actually, your
How
voice is.
have you changed as a person? How have you changed as a person with the fast paced technology, with the great super fast changing technology?
Okay, how I changed like myself.
Yes, as a person,
Okay.
professionally, personally also.
I
Yes.
can say like when I was child, so that time I don't like had any phone, and also that time I used to
Hmm.
play with my friends, and I used to play sit with my friends and my
Yes.
family members. And but nowadays, like when right now I have phone, so I give like very less time to my family and very less time to my friends and all. I always busy with my phone. So yeah, I
Okay.
can say I changed a lot, and not even me, every person nowadays,
Yeah.
because we are
Yeah.
busy in our own company.
Hmm.
So yeah,
That's
we
why
can
you
see huge
mentioned
change.
I was. Yes, yes, true. That's why you mentioned I was able to spend some time with my mother today. Today
Yes,
we pick those happy moments. Those are very simple moments, but that makes you happy when you speak to your family members. Try
actually,
reconnecting or yeah, right? That's good. Okay.
actually,
Mm. And the next one, next word is this is something that you're comfortable with.
listening.
Listening. Can you tell me some of the things that you love listening to? It could be music, it could be anything that you like
Ma'am,
listening to.
nowadays I'm only listening like in English content only on YouTube.
Okay.
So whenever I get time, so yeah, I
Okay.
listen English content only.
Okay. So when you listen to English content, do you pay attention to the words? What do you really do? Or do you replay it or you just follow the guidelines? What do you really do?
Are you talking about subtitles?
Not subtitles. Otherwise, also, all the content may not have subtitles, but do you pay attention to the words? Or do you just
Sometimes I
follow
repeat in
whatever?
my mind. Let's suppose I saw so many
Okay.
videos of yours, so continuously I repeat in my mind what
Okay.
conversation is
You
going.
tried repeating. Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
great.
ma'am.
Can you frame any question with this? Any question?
Where
Yeah.
where are you from?
Where are you from? Okay, right. Next word is
Mind.
mind. Okay, so you told me that you were a bit anxious and excited during the session and even before the session. Okay, now our mind is something that we cannot control.
Yes, ma'am.
It keeps wandering. It's something that's beyond our control. Now, when you're very in low mood, when you're in low mood, how do you recharge your mind?
Actually, I have a pet. So like whenever I am not in good mood, so I always try to play with him. So
Okay,
that yeah. So I
what
always feel
pet?
good.
What pet? What is the animal?
I have a dog.
Dog, pug.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, pug is supposed to be very friendly and cute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And it's attached to one person. That's what I have heard.
Sorry.
It gets attached to one person in the house.
Yes, actually, because
And that is
usually I
you.
give food to him, so that's why like whenever I come to my home, so he always follow me here and there. Like let's suppose if I go
Okay.
in hall, so he will follow always. He
Okay.
always follow me.
And dogs will always catch your emotions. They are
Yeah.
able to sense your emotions, right? When you're low, they will also come and sit with you. Great. Good
Yes.
company. Yeah. Okay.
Very good
Now,
company, ma'am.
yeah, right. That's great. And I'm going to give you three words now. Okay. Use those three words to tell me something about your personality, about you as a person. That's all.
So,
Quite easy. Yeah. The first word is
work,
okay.
uh, home,
And the last word is
overcome.
three simple words. Use these three words as keywords and tell me
Okay.
something about yourself as a
In one
person.
sentence or one by one.
No, not in the same sentence. That would be difficult. Use those in different sentences, but it can be under the same topic. That is myself, my
Okay.
personality, or the character, the person I am. Use it as keywords in different sentences.
Home. So first, I will take home. So like whenever I come home, so I always feel so happy because I always think that like okay, my pet is waiting for me, and my like mom is waiting for me because I'm only son here right now with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and second thing is work.
Okay.
work, which thing is I don't like to do.
You don't
Overcome.
like working. Okay, you don't like overdoing things. You don't like working for more time.
Yes, ma'am, because nowadays I'm very lazy. Because
Okay,
actually I recently completed my graduation, and I nowadays I don't have anything to do. So my full concentrate on English right now.
okay, okay. The last one is,
Overcome.
hmm
I have to make sentence on overcome.
no, no. Whatever you did till now, that is using
Oh,
the word
okay, okay,
to
okay.
tell
Got it,
something about your
got it, got it.
personality, about your behavior. That, yeah.
Actually, I lost my pet before his like recently I bought this one, and before that I lost my pet. I think 2 years back. So
Okay,
that phase was very difficult for me, and whenever I came my house, so I like those memories is running in my mind that time. So I
okay,
then I decided that I will buy another one, otherwise it is very difficult for me to like survive. Then
okay. So you
I
tried
bought it
overcoming that.
again. Yeah, then
Okay.
now overcome.
You have overcome that situation when
Yeah,
you
ma'am.
got another pet. Okay, right. So that was the activity. Can you just think about the activity that we did? Why do you think I made you do this activity?
I
Just
don't know.
analyze and tell me. Just
Okay,
try analyzing.
sure.
There were words that were flashed, simple words, and we tried connecting to the topic. Today's topic was personality traits. Okay, so what was the basic idea? I showed you words and I asked you some questions. You gave me answers, and then you tried connecting the words to speak about your personality or your character. So, why do you think I made you do this simple activity?
I don't know, ma'am.
Just try analyzing
Mm,
words,
sorry,
sentences, reasoning out.
I don't have idea right now. Sorry.
Okay, so it is to bring about your thoughts. Okay, whenever
Okay,
you try speaking in any language, when it comes to your native tongue, you may not intentionally and consciously think of the words because you're used to it. But when it comes to English, what you have to remember is it's a foreign language. You need to have some keywords in your mind before you develop them into sentences. Once you
okay,
get used to that, you will get used to the language and you will become fluent also. So I
okay,
tried this activity with very simple words so that you will be able to do it effectively. So there
okay,
was a
ma'am.
topic that was assigned, but I flashed out words, I asked you questions, and then you tried connecting it with your past, with your experience. And then
Yes.
finally, what did we do? You connected the words and told me something about your personality.
Mm-hmm.
Connecting the dots, it's called. The activity is connecting the words, connecting the dots. It's all a
Okay,
play of the mind. You know, whenever you feel that you're not confident, you told me I'm a bit hesitant, you have to play simple tricks on your brain that will help you bring about the thoughts.
okay,
Okay, this will be the basic idea that you can follow in the future whenever you feel that you are a bit low with confidence or when you feel a bit intimidated by the speaker or by whomever you're speaking to.
okay.
Okay, now do you know anything about English, Yari? Like, are you familiar with anything of this platform?
No, ma'am, this is my first session, and yeah, I saw so many videos on YouTube, and apart from that, no,
Okay. And have you subscribed? You haven't subscribed, right? This is your
no, ma'am.
very first demo, very
Yeah, this
first
is not.
session. Okay, so is it okay if I give you a briefing of the platform so that you will know better?
Sure,
I'll give
ma'am.
you a briefing, short briefing. So as you can see, we have only one-to-one sessions. You have a tutor and you have the learner also. We don't have any group discussions here.
Okay,
Okay? So you will get the complete attention of the tutor. Yeah.
okay,
Towards the end of the session, every session includes a feedback.
okay,
Feedback with guidelines where you have to work. The tutor will tell
okay,
you where you have to work on. So we will give you verbal feedback by the end, and after that, we will also fill a form. So
okay,
that's all about that particular session, how you did during that session,
okay,
and you can work on it. Yeah. The next thing is As soon as you book a session, you will get session notes. It's a PDF file with lot of words, with
Mm-hmm.
phrases on a topic,
Mm-hmm.
which means every session will have a topic. If you're not
Okay.
comfortable, if you're not interested in the topic, you can right away tell the tutor, I'm not interested in the topic. Can we do something else? Like, for
Okay.
example, you're preparing for your interview. You can ask the tutor to conduct a mock session. There are interview experts on the platform,
Okay.
okay, who conduct mock sessions. Like, I'm one of them. There will be tabs attached. This tutor,
O-
this is a specialization. This tutor, like that. You can
Okay.
choose. Okay. And then try to go through the topic. That is the session notes so that it helps you to speak with a flow.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And most of the learners here are facing your problems like low confidence and sometimes getting stuck with thoughts. So you can learn anytime. That is,
Okay.
this is a 24/7 platform. It works round the clock, so you can book sessions anytime, choose your tutor, and begin taking the sessions.
Okay.
Okay, you will not get the same tutor every time. Whoever is available and whomever you choose will be taking your session.
Okay, ma'am.
So every time you choose the timing and the tutor. Yeah,
Okay.
and you get access to your sessions, how it gets recorded. Even this session is getting recorded.
Okay.
Okay, so you can listen to your conversation. Why
Oh,
do you have to listen? So that you will know where you're making the mistakes, write down some notes, keep a track of how you're speaking.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah, is everything clear? Do you have any doubts with reference to the platform?
No, ma'am. Everything is clear now.
Clear. Okay, now we'll go to the feedback. Are you ready?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure.
Okay, so see, now this was a simple activity that I did, but most of the experts here are trained to find out the real issue of a person. Now, yes, you are a bit underconfident. You have this low ebbs of confidence, but I feel you are easy while speaking English. You're comfortable. There are no major errors where we have to begin with the basics. You're able to convey your thoughts, and also you are speaking with a particular pace, a comfortable pace that is quite comfortable for you. Only thing that you have to work on is some sounds. First thing, that is, it's not pat, it's pet. The sound in English.
That.
Pet, set, fetch. Okay,
Okay.
such kind of spend.
Got it,
That's
ma'am. Got
one thing. So when you read aloud, you'll be able to rectify that. If you read aloud every day, 2 pages, 1 page, that'll be fine. Then another thing that you have to focus on is at that time, I don't have the phone when you were a child. I didn't have a phone when I was a child. I did not have a phone. Didn't means did not.
Yeah,
So I
ma'am.
did not have a phone when I was a child. So such type of errors are there. We always look at the pattern of errors and then we correct the learners. Not that we correct you each and everywhere. It's irritating, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I did not have. Then I always busy. So when you listen to this sentence, there is no completion. I'm always busy or I keep myself busy. That's
Oh,
also another pattern that you have to work on. Check, cross check, focus when you're speaking. I keep myself busy in such a way that I do some work. I spend time with my pet.
okay.
So focus, go a bit slow in certain areas where there's a tendency to run and make mistakes. Okay. The third thing is um, between the usage of words. Now, when it comes to the word concentration, we have concentrating, concentrate as a verb also.
Okay.
I give full concentration is correct. I concentrate on my work is also correct.
Okay.
So check what is the form. Use the appropriate form in sentences. So you cannot say my full concentrate is in my work. No,
Okay. Got
I
it.
give my full concentration whenever I'm working, or I completely concentrate on what I'm doing. I don't get distracted. So these are the pattern of errors that we need to work on to make your sentences better and enhance your communication skills. So when your
Oh,
sentences become better, your communication also becomes better.
okay.
Yeah. So as you see, these are minute errors, not major ones. And I cannot call you a beginner. You're somewhere between maybe advanced beginner, intermediate, and advanced beginner. So
Okay.
we'll help you to upgrade to the next level, that is intermediate, then to the upper intermediate, and finally to the advanced level.
Okay.
Beginner means you may not be thorough with the basics. So, little bit of basics is involved, but I think you will be able to rectify yourself if you work after the sessions, if you follow all the guidelines, maybe within 3 to 4 months. So, this is a
Okay.
time period that we tell everyone, but you may find more time, you may experience a change very fast also. It's possible.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Right. Any doubts? Anything that you're not clear about, or anything that you want to ask?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm focusing on English. I think it has been more than 1 year, and now I am thinking that I'm stuck on same level, and I'm not seeing any improvement in me. So
Okay.
I tried like so many applications. Talked there like approx 2 3 hours each day, and
Okay.
I always
Talked with whom?
listen English
Talked with
content
whom?
also.
You talked with whom? I didn't get you. Speaking with tutors.
Not with tutors, like with other applications other
Okay.
applications. Yeah.
Okay, that's also one way of practicing. See, one thing I'll tell you, today also we have people just speaking and they think that by speaking they can improve their language skills. Actually, the method is important. Okay, speaking is one way of using what you have learned. So, suppose you read something, suppose you listen to an audio, you catch the words and use it in your speech. When you
Mm-hmm.
use it with a tutor, when you speak to a tutor, the tutor will correct you. Here also,
Yeah.
we give you guidelines. But the method of practice is really important. That's what brings about the change.
Okay.
Okay, so it's possible, I don't know, it's possible that you could have been spending a lot of time. It's not about the quantity, but the quality of taking sessions, what you really did after taking the sessions, how did you practice, did you only receive English or did you practice with what you learned? These four aspects are very important. And here we don't have learners, we only have experts who speak to you, who give you the guidelines. Your duty is to listen to the recorded sessions, follow the guidelines, and then go to the next level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whenever, if you have any problems like while subscribing, when you go through the plans, also you can get in touch with the technical team.
Okay.
They will help you. So, can we try recapping today's session if you don't have any questions? Do you have any other questions
Let
before
me
I
think,
ask
ma'am.
you to?
Just give me a 10 seconds. Let me think.
Yeah. We
Actually, ma'am,
began
I
with the.
attended some interviews. I think 2 3 weeks back, and
Mhm.
that time I was unable to maintain eye contact with my HR. So
Yeah,
she also told me that you are not maintaining eye contact with
eye
me, and
contact.
because I feel so hesitate and so nervous that always like if it is one-to-one conversation, so I always feel hesitate and nervous, and if it is like phone call and also that time I can do very easily.
Nervousness and hesitation need not be always connected to the language that you're using. Okay, now, even as a tutor, sometimes I become nervous when I speak to native speakers. But what makes me flow with the language is because of my skill. I've been practicing it for some time, maybe in the right way. So, even when you speak in your native tongue, you may feel a bit intimidated by the person who is speaking to you, especially when you attend an interview. Now, the challenge is feeling nervous is quite natural. So, this is nervousness, but how do you tackle that nervousness? When you're a human being, you will feel nervous. Even if you work with a company for 20 years, when you meet 20 people at the same time, when you present something, you will feel nervous, even if you're a great public speaker. But how do you cross that nervousness? That's a play of the mind.
Okay.
Okay, so here what you do is you get connected to different people, and here also we will be commenting on the eye contact. Today there was no problem with the eye contact, but we will work on interview. Okay, we will
Okay.
help you out with how to face interview, even if you don't know a question, how to answer that question.
Okay.
Yeah, and how to
Can I
control.
share one incident which I faced in interview?
Yeah, because the time is up actually. It's 25 minutes. Can you make it
Okay,
very brief?
sorry, sorry, sorry.
Yeah. Can you make it very brief, like maybe 20 seconds, another
Yeah,
20 to 25
actually,
seconds? Yeah.
my HR asked me one question, and that time I was unable to answer that. So I said directly that, "Ma'am, could you please change the question because I don't have knowledge about that." So I think
That's
I
not
did
a way.
mistake that time.
Yeah, yeah. So there are certain ethics that we have to follow. It's not correct to say that.
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways in which you can tackle because it's not possible to know the answer to all the questions. And they
Yes.
also don't expect you to know all the answers. If you listen to UPSC examination interviews, if you
Yes.
listen to advanced level competitive, even IELTS speaking test, they don't expect you to speak fluently or know everything. Nobody can do that. But how you use your presence of mind to ask, like, I
Right.
beg your pardon, would you mind repeating the question? Or if you still don't know, you can say, I'm sorry, I'm not able to recollect what I read, but I assure you that I will read more about this topic and get back later. Because you are showing that you're really interested in the post, that you're interested in learning. Now, even if you learn this by heart, you may fumble a bit. It comes with speaking to a person and getting used to the language also. So it's not just language, it's language and communication. That's why we always have both clubbed together. It's not just English speaking, but language and communication both go hand in hand,
Right, ma'am.
right? Okay. So can I hope to see you on the platform sometime later?
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely, I
Okay.
will.
Yes. So you can choose people who will help you with the interview because that's what you're working on, and simultaneously work on your language factors aspects.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Right?
you.
Happy evening. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Bye.